Good morning. It's Biz. Today is Wednesday, May the 7th, 2008. I am on my second day of VLCD. I started a little later, as I explained to you yesterday, than I had wanted to. I wanted my first VLCD to be Monday, but it turned out to be yesterday. I did really well. I lost 3.6 pounds. So, I'm down to 173.2. Great start. I think, I don't have the figures in front of me, but I think there was about 6 pounds that I gained from Friday till Tuesday, and I've always been successful with any loads to lose the load usually within the first 2 days. So, I'm hoping for a 2.4 pound loss by tomorrow. Let's see if we're right. I am wanting to talk to you about a couple of things today. I have some notes here. That's why the glasses are on, so I can see. Real quick, there is some talk going around on calorie cycling, and most people know I'm not in agreement with it. I just wanted to pose this comment here. It seems that a lot of people, not a lot, there seems to be a group of people that are starting to try the protocol calorie cycling, which means that you do a high calorie and then you do low calorie, and then you do high calorie and do low calorie. I'm not in agreement with this, and I'll tell you why. Of course, I treat the protocol as a medical procedure. I do think over the years that there are some changes that could be made, and you know, I went through that with my 4th round. I tried new foods and things, and I found that I could still lose. So, and y'all know my opinion on that one. But this calorie cycling thing has me concerned only because there's a comment in the Pounds and Inches book talking about the diencephalon, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am no doctor. Needing a rest for 3 weeks in order for the protocol to work. In fact, what he says is, we never give a treatment lasting less than 26 days, even in patients needing to lose only 5 pounds. It seems that even in the mildest cases of obesity, the diencephalon requires about 3 weeks rest from the maximal exertion to which it has been previously subjected in order to regain fully its normal fat banking capacity. Now, what that's saying to me is the reason why this works, that 500 calories, why it works, is it's giving that diencephalon time to rest. And in giving that diencephalon time to rest, you're regulating it. You're going to get it to a set point. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know how it works, but this is how I interpret this statement that he made in his book. If you do calorie cycling, you're not giving that diencephalon time to rest. I don't have a problem with if you feel weak, or if you feel like you're lacking potassium, or if you're feeling any number of things. I mean, I went through a whole protein craving phase in my 2nd round that was absolutely, it was overwhelming. But I took care of it myself. I mean, there were times where I was doing a pound of hamburger in a day to satisfy that craving for hamburger. I mean, for protein. But I didn't negate the fact that I gave my diencephalon time to rest. I continued to give it time to rest. So, that's my thoughts on that. If y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to post it. I'm still getting used to my new blog, so bear with me as I try to figure out the whole commenting thing and how I'm going to work that. Let's see here. I didn't put this in yesterday's post. My goal this round is going to be 16.8 pounds. Now, how I arrived at that figure is I took my 4 rounds that I've done in 21 days, my record on the 21 completed days. I averaged those as far as my body weight percentage loss for all 4 rounds, and took that and averaged those 4 figures up, and I came with a figure of 9.20%. Is what I usually lose. An average of what I usually lose in 21 days, 9.20% of my body weight. So 9.20% of my body weight yesterday, which was 176.8, is somewhere around 16.2. Well, I wanted to get down to 160. I'd be thrilled if I could get down to 160. So my goal is 16.8. So last round, my round 4, I lost 17 pounds in 2 weeks. Let's see if I can do it again. Okay, today I'm going to do something special. I think that's all I wanted to. Oh, one more thing. Amy keeps asking me about why I don't think I was invited to the show, even though that's old news already. I think, quite honestly, I knew too much. When I was getting interviewed, I was pretty much answering her questions pretty well. I think she sensed in me, and I know that I sensed in me, that if I would have been sitting on that panel, it would have been Jerry Springer. I swear to Pete, because I would have decked the woman. No fake. Even in the green room, I would have decked the woman. And I don't think that would have made good for good TV. She was just all kinds of wrong. My new saying, it's wrong on so many different levels. That's what that woman was, Dr. London. Anyhow, that's what I think, is that they sensed in me somebody that was, I don't know how to explain it. Ed and Jen, though, couldn't have been a more perfect couple to show the greatness of this protocol, the grandness of this protocol. So they did a really good job, and I think they really did a good job for HCG in getting the word out there.